All right, guys. So I get asked sometimes, how you get six pack? How you get the six pack? I imagine everyone speaks to me like an old angry Chinese man, but no, really. I get asked sometimes, how do I get a six pack? Well, first of all, dude, I'm more of like a four pack kind of dude, right? So I appreciate it if anyone thinks that I have like a four pack or a six pack all the time, but I'm more of like a four pack kind of dude. You know what I mean? But I'll show you what I normally do for that. And as usual, I'm not recommending anyone do what I do. I'm just going to tell you what I do, right? Okay. So generally speaking, I don't eat breakfast because of health problems. Especially if I'm going to work out, it's just way too hard to, you know, not even hard. It's like almost impossible to work out if there's like food really in my stomach. I've just had too many like permanent side effects, like after, C. diff and shit like that. So normally I don't eat breakfast, but if I'm going to eat anything for breakfast, sometimes I will have a small piece of chocolate. I guess this one is just small. I could eat that enough. I'll rip off a piece of something like that, or like I'll rip off a piece of that. So small piece of chocolate. Sometimes I will. Well, if I am working out, I will have a protein shake. So I'm a mocha cappuccino kind of dude, and then I put in this stuff because I heard it's good for you. So I'm trusting the internet that it's good for me. For casein protein, this is actually a thing because, like I said, I'm normally like a four pack kind of dude. But if I'm trying to get like six pack ripped, I will eat a little bit less dinner and have more of this because it like fills you up, right? So that's the only time I have any casein kind of protein. Um, in terms of what I drink throughout the day, I'll show you. This is pretty much it. Mostly only water, right? And then every now and then, since I don't drink pop or anything like that, I might have a swig of something like this, a swig of something like this, a swig of something like this, or a swig of something like this, or like a swig of something like. Not even like a full glass, really, dude. Right? Just something to get like another bit of a taste in my mouth. But I don't drink pop. I drink almost, only water, really. So, what else can I show besides? I don't really eat snacks or anything like that. I do eat cereal sometimes. This is a bullshit cereal. I heard this is good for you, but I have a hard time believing this one is good for you. But every now and then, I eat some of that, I guess. And then we have this is normally my go-to cereal if I have cereal. That there's also oh boy, that one's still on that one, and then there's also some Special K. So that's actually what I do if I'm gonna eat like a snack throughout the day because I normally only eat two sort of meals, right? So I don't really intermittent. I don't do like intermittent fasting by choice. I do it because of health issues because it's hard to eat and move around a lot because of health stuff. Again, before I get into exactly what I show you, what I make for an actual kind of meal, and I use that in quotation marks. I will say, dude, I would love to try to be more. I don't want to say a vegetarian per se, but I would love to eat more vegetables and everything like that. But honestly, eating a lot of vegetables and everything like that, every time I've tried to do it, I've gotten quite sick and I've been bloated and I've felt unwell every time I've tried to do it in my life. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm not a big person on hippie kind of bullshit, like, preservatives are bad for you, but I will say, at least when I've gone to the store and, I'm not like an Iron Chef kind of dude, so I'm sure, maybe it's better if I actually like cook the vegetables in a certain way. But when I've gone to like the frozen aisle and you're already like, Clayton, this is where you fucked up. I've tried different like vegetable kind of meals and everything like that, or I feel fucking sick, dude. Like, which is crazy because when I went to Japan and obviously I was eating more vegetables there, just at the convenience store, I didn't feel sick. So I don't know what that is. Maybe again, I'm not into like a lot of hippie kind of bullshit, but maybe there's something there about preservatives and all the American food. Oh, and my asthma was always worse too when I was eating more vegetables, right? So I don't know what that's about, dude. Oh, I forgot about this. I do eat nuts as a treat sometimes, you know what I mean? Snack throughout the day sometimes, like maybe I'll take a few almonds. I actually think cashews taste better, but cashews can make me a little bit sick sometimes, unfortunately. So plus I feel like I want to eat a lot when I eat them. So anyway, let me get to what I do as a meal. Okay, guys, are you ready for my amazing Iron Chef skills? So for one of the meals of the day that I eat, we got bread, and look at this. Wow, dude, amazing Iron Chef. Turkey, Swiss cheese, ham, sandwich. Now, I would normally kind of like to put some lettuce on this, but do you ever go to the fucking store and the only lettuce they got has like is fucking like half brown and shit like that? I don't fuck with brown lettuce, dude. So I haven't had any lettuce this week because I don't fuck with that brown crunchy water shit, dude. No brown lettuce for me. So I'm just not gonna eat lettuce this week. So there's no lettuce on my fucking sandwich, dude. So that's something I might eat. Maybe I'll put some spices on it or something like that. Or basically just hot or cayenne pepper or some bullshit, dude. Then besides that, dude, that's like my meal. And like I said, I eat for like a snack. You mean throughout the day, maybe I'll have a little bit of like almonds, handful of almonds, maybe and like a handful of cereal. I don't really eat very complicated. Then for dinner, what I do a lot of times is again, I'll just take instead of just like a little baby one, half one, I'll take a full bun, and then I'll make a well, what kind of chicken do I have in the freezer right now? We got some Purdue chicken and some Tyson chicken. See, instead of just putting like the ham and stuff on it, I'll put like a bigger piece of chicken on it as well. And maybe I'll put, some strips on it as well. Some strips in the oven as well, right? So, or if I don't have that, I'll make some fajitas or some bullshit, dude. You know what I mean? And we got some shredded cheese. So, dude, I really don't eat very complicated, dude. Like I said, I don't have many cheat meals. I'm sure I could be a much more amazing chef, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I've tried other diets too, but I generally have to eat pretty fucking simple because of health stuff. Because I get sick very fucking easily. Like which I said, it's kind of interesting because I would love to learn how to cook. Like I'm sure if you ever watch people that actually are good at fitness stuff, they like are better cooks than me and they actually like cook their vegetables probably better. But whenever I've just tried like the vegetable kind of thing, like more veggies and stuff, like I've gotten sick, dude. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And again, I'm not really like a hippie kind of dude, but when I was in Japan, I ate a lot more vegetables and I wasn't getting sick. So I don't know. Maybe there's something about all these preservatives that are actually, the thing is when I say the hippie shit, because a lot of people that complain about this stuff, vegetables and all that stuff are basically fucking mutant vegetables. They're like fortified with vitamins nowadays, right? So I don't know. But yeah, so like I said, normally I'm more of like a 4-pack kind of dude. If I was trying to get a 6-pack, you know what I mean? Every now and then it's cool to look at yourself in the mirror with a 6-pack. Honestly, what I would do is instead of eating a piece of chocolate, I would cut out like that little bit of chocolate that I eat for the day. I would have maybe a few less chicken strips at night, maybe, and I'd have more casein powder to like kind of like take that away. I would also recommend. I'm a big believer in that. You know, walking is good. Because there's not like a big difference. I'm just saying if you're just trying to lose like an extra 2-3 pounds or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's what I would do. But yeah, there's my ghetto dad bod 6-pack diet. You know what I mean? That's how I get 6-pack. I don't know. I saw a guy doing this funny, angry old Asian dad voice, and I wanted to say it, but I fucked it up, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not very funny. Anyway, guys, that's it.